Hi everybody, it is Monday the 14th, Pie Day. I am hoping to make myself a pie later. We just got back from grocery shopping, and when we got home we found this on our porch. This is my order from Bailey J. I'm gonna open it with y'all. I ordered, I love this tape, it's so cute. I ordered a washi and a print, and I am excited to show you. I don't have a whole lot going on. Ooh, cute, 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 cute. Ravioli thinks I'm talking about him. He's over there sniffing some fabric I washed over the weekend. Haven't ironed yet. I'm gonna cut around the sticker to try and save the wrapping paper. The tissue paper and the sticker, honestly, because the sticker's pretty cute. I could see myself taping that to something. And I use the tissue paper that I get just from anything really as packing materials for my own store, so you know. Okay, I was very confused for a second, but we're good. So we've got the washi. I'm gonna hold it like this for a minute. I know last time I did something like this, I forgot to show you what it looked like. But yeah, we've got the washi. This is the same tape that's was on the box, just in washi size. And I saw when she was releasing it, I absolutely just had to get it because it is so pretty. And if you know me at all, you know I'm down for traditional art on things, you know? And then we had the little free sticker. He's so cute. Texture is really pretty. I didn't notice that she had put texture in the bunny's like shirt, but yeah. So then we have a thank you card, or you know, like a thank you / business card. And pop this guy out. This will be holding the art print I got. When I saw this, I thought this was the print, but I already have this print, so that's why I was confused. And there's some tape on the back to hold it shut. Let's see, it's Bailey J themed tape. Her branding is very nice, very consistent. My branding is all over the place if you know me. And then we have this. It's her bakery print. This is a print of an oil painting she did like maybe a couple years ago now. I want to hang it up in our kitchen. We've been trying to get more like cooking, kitchen, food themed art for our kitchen, you know. And this was always a favorite of mine. I loved the detail and the, you know, the texture that you get when you do oil painting and stuff like that. So yeah, that'll go in our kitchen. Doesn't really match the aesthetic, but my girlfriend and I are very clutter chic, we'll say. We just kind of, you know, do whatever. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to keep this packaging. It's just really cute. I don't know what I'll do with it, but hang it up somewhere, use it as wrapping for somebody's present down the line maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's where we're at. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of today. Hi, he's watching me. He's like, who are you talking to? I'm probably going to take this sweatshirt off though. It is very warm in this house. It's been cold the past couple days, but like now it's just like 50s again. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. I did order Joy San's sticker book, but I don't think that's going to ship until like April or May because I pre-ordered it. So I'll show you that when it gets here. I'm trying not to order too much stuff, but I just love supporting artists, especially artists that I may not be friends with. Like, I'm not friends with Bailey J. She doesn't know who I am, but I do enjoy watching her content, and she's, you know, provided lots of enjoyment for me over the years, and lots of inspiration as well. So I want to support her, and I mean, I enjoy her art, so why not? Yep, that's it. So it is 12:14 on Wednesday, the 16th of March, and I'm wearing my DILF Damn I Love Frogs shirt that I got as a matching pair to Julia's MILF Man I Love Cats shirt. So yeah, today's a day. There's been a lot of construction and it's quiet right now. But if you watched my last vlog, you'd probably know that there was a lot of construction. I forget how much I talked about it in that vlog, but it makes it hard to think. So we're going for an easy day today. I'm also going to be scanning the cake art that I made. I don't know if you've seen that on a vlog or not, because I saved it for a separate video, which will be going up at some point. So I'll insert it if I get a chance, but I'm going to be scanning that. I want to make it into stickers, but I haven't decided what kind of stickers yet. If I want it to be like vinyl stickers like I normally do, or if I want to make a sticker sheet. I really want to make a sticker sheet, but I don't know if that's what people want. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll see. So yeah, that's what's up. And I couldn't find anything to prop my camera up on, so I'm holding it. So I hope this hasn't been too shaky or too crooked or whatever, you know? Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Many months later.
I have been thinking and stressing and anxietying over how scattered I felt lately. The first quarter of the year felt like I was focused and making progress and growing as a business and a creative. Not to mention last year, I had a monthly goal, for example, that I at least tried to meet each month, i.e. making a Skillshare class. And I was getting my long-term to-dos, or at least some of them, done. But somewhere around the end of March, it all fell apart. I'm distracted and unable to really progress, it feels like. I want to get back to where I was at the beginning of the year and last year. I haven't even had a single house commission, for crying out loud. I think I need to make, or at least begin, a change. I'm not happy, and this is my happy place. My art, my writing, which is a whole other kettle of fish. I'm like a drowning kitten, scrabbling and thrashing to get out of the water. Okay, what an awful metaphor. I said to Julia last night that it felt like I was trying to build on sand. Since I didn't have a strong foundation to start on, anytime I get something constructed, it all just falls apart. I think it's time to work on that foundation, maybe. I just have no idea how to apply that to reality. Another thought is that in multiple of my most recent tarot spreads, I have pulled death as what to avoid. Death being change and evolution in the tarot. Different decks, too. So I took that to mean I shouldn't be trying to force change. Just let it happen. Now I'm of two minds on that meaning. One, it refers to some other part of my life. Or two, we've come to that time of natural change. It's happening now, and it's up to me how I channel this feeling, this need for change. I can give up, fling myself further into despair, or I can try to improve what I'm doing or give myself that foundation. I just did a reading focused on my creative work, and I pulled the 5 of Wands in the me now position, 6 of Wands and the Hierophant in the lean into position. They jumped out together. And the 9 of Cups in the to avoid position. My interpretation is that right now, different aspects of things I'm trying to do are fighting each other and just overall are not working together. I need to find a sense of order and move on towards that and the future I want. I need to just stop wishing for things to happen. So yeah, that is what I was writing this morning. Obviously, I did not touch on my writing very much, my fictional writing. Obviously, this is all writing, but that is something I want to think about more as well, but I feel like I need to start with this, and I want to spend some time maybe thinking about my goals and what I want to do and just all of that. I don't know, because I have so many projects on the go, and it feels like they're all fighting each other, and this tarot spread was very accurate. I'm sorry if you can hear the cats rip roaring around. They're, I don't know, mad that I clean, maybe. I don't know. So that's where I am. That's what's up. And thank you for listening. Now on with the vlog. think you can see me. Yeah, so it is Tuesday the 3rd of May, and I sound horrendous. I have been sick. I think I had COVID, but the tests kept coming back negative. But my girlfriend had COVID at the same time, and I didn't get sick until after she was sick. And by that point, I was quarantining, so the only person I was around was her. So, like, technically it could be something else, but I'm just convinced that for whatever reason, the test didn't pick up on it. But I've been treating it like COVID, and I shouldn't be contagious anymore. I've quarantined for long enough. I'm just still kind of congested. Yeah, so I decided to come back to studio vlogs. I'm going to be doing them monthly, which I was doing before. I liked every other week a lot, but if I want to make other videos, that takes 2 weeks out of the month off of the table. And then taking a third week at the beginning of every month or the end, either or, to set up my bullet journal. So that left 1 week a month for me to do other things, and I just felt like I didn't have enough time to make the other videos I wanted to make, but I don't know. At this point, I think doing studio vlogs once a month and then just adding in other stuff as I want to will be fine. I think studio vlogs, what I'm going to do is they'll be published the first Friday of every month, whereas the bullet journal videos will be published the last Friday of every month, or Mondays, I guess, not Fridays, Mondays. I don't know. I might change the day. Who knows? I don't think it matters. I don't really think it does. But yeah, so I've been feeling really weird lately, aside from being sick, but like trying to figure out what I'm doing with my work, art-wise, creativity-wise, because I had so many goals at the beginning of this year, and none of them, well, not none of them, but a lot of them haven't really been met yet, and we are four full months, we're into the 5th month now through this year, and I just kind of feel like I need to stop and reevaluate and realign. If you see the video in the background that I'm watching, it is a pure build of a Lego set by, I think the channel's just called Pure Builds. Yeah, the channel's called Pure Builds by a guy named Jang who does Lego reviews. So if you're interested in some fun ASMR that kind of maybe awakens your inner child, something that's, comforting to like listen to while you do work or whatever, and you don't want like music or specific like talky videos, I would definitely recommend. I like to listen to them. I find sometimes though, depending on what the set is, I want to watch him build it, but I picked some sets that I didn't really care about. But they're nice, high-quality videos. So yeah, if you're interested in ASMR and want to try something new, or if you're just interested in relaxing kind of sounds and stuff so you feel like someone's with you, would recommend. Because it's just that Pure Builds means it's just the sound of him building and like opening the bags and stuff. And it's not like he spends all this time like wrinkling the bags or like rubbing the pieces together. It's literally just him building, just with a high-quality mic. Soothing background, I think is how he put it. So yeah. Okay, so it is the 6th of May, and it's like it's around 1:30 p.m. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm feeling a bit better. I don't sound so gross anymore. I am working on getting ready for a market tomorrow. I am currently making little signs to attach to the displays so people know what type of cards they are without picking them up. Hopefully that'll draw them in. They'll be like, oh, I know somebody who's having top surgery. I want to look at this card, rather than, I don't know what that is. I'm just going to keep, perusing. What else? Made some stickers to put on the cards to let people know that certain types are, there are blank versions and that sort of thing. There are alternate versions. Yeah, I also laid out the cards over there. I don't know if you can tell, but I laid them out, and I'm going to be printing out more than I need. Yeah. So that's really what I'm working on right now. Got the zines all made. They're ready to go. Oh, there goes a bird. With a pigeon. But yeah, I've got all of the zines here. I printed out 8 of each. And I have, this is my new zine. It's another incomplete guide to Pittsburgh's many neighborhoods. So it's the same as the one I made in 2020. This version's from 2021, but it was designed in 2020. It was just, I reformatted it in 2021. And it's just a bunch of puzzles sharing. Oh my gosh, that pigeon is really determined to be like right up on my window. Sharing different sorts of the names of neighborhoods, but they're puzzles that you have to like figure out what it is. And these actually sold really well last time, so I am looking forward to including them again. I didn't know that people would be so interested. I mainly brought them because I had them and I figured I might as well. But yeah, I sold out last time. I only had, I think, like 4 of them, so I figured 8 of each is probably more than I'll need, and I can hold on to them and then list any extras, which I used to have them listed on my Etsy, but they never sold. So I stopped listing them. I might list them again, but honestly, they're such a niche thing. It makes more sense to just sell them at markets. But when I get my own shop set up, you know, like on my own website that I host, I'll probably, I'm sorry, the birds flying around outside are distracting me. I was trying to decide if it was a grackle or not, but I don't think it is because it has a yellow beak. I'm pretty sure grackles do not have yellow beaks. But anyways, when I don't have to pay a like a 20-cent listing fee every 3 months or whatever it is that Etsy does to, you know, host it on there, I will start, you know, having it on my website. What else? I got a house commission, which I'm not actually going to be doing until the fall. A group here in Pittsburgh is doing a silent auction as a fundraiser. And one of my friends is on the board and asked if I would be interested in auctioning off one of my house paintings as an item in the silent auction. So basically what they're doing is they're going to pay for a certain version of my house painting. They're going to pay that price, and then anything past that price that they raise the money for of this item will go to the charity. So the person who paid for the commission will get their money back. At least I think. They haven't told me, but this is my understanding of how it's going to work, because they are going to pay for it, so I'm not doing it for free. But that would be my understanding, unless the organization maybe has a fund to buy donations, you know, not donations, but buy things for their silent auction. Maybe that's sort of like, you know, funds. But yeah, that would be my understanding. They're going to auction it off then, and then the person will come to me and be like, oh, I won this, you know, this is what I'm going to do, da 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 da, and then I can paint their house for them, which will be really exciting. I think that'd be a really great way to, you know, see people and get out there in a way that I might not otherwise in terms of my artwork. Obviously, I'm not going to physically be there, but like, that's just exciting. I love stuff like that where it's like, I might never have heard of you otherwise, but you know, I'm excited for this. So there's that. It reminds me, I need to print out more cards. Let me write this down. More house cards. I need to print them out. I might include prices on it, because I had a lot of people asking me about the prices, so I'll probably, you know, put on it like base package starts at $200, that sort of thing. You know, you'll get $20 off if you mention this market, that sort of thing. So yes, that's everything I really got to share today. I feel kind of weird with this head wrap that I'm wearing today, but I keep seeing a little bit out of the corner of my eye. But it is raining right now. It might rain tomorrow. They're saying that they'll have the market rain or shine, which is good, except for the fact that I'm worried that if it rains, nobody will show up. But it's all right. It's better than just not even trying to recoup the money, because I wouldn't be able to get my money back. That's, you know, how it works, and that's, you know, I agreed to that. I understood that was an issue. This will be the first time, though, that if it rains, this will be the first time we've had bad weather for a market that I've been at. Yeah, every other time it's been pretty nice, other than it was cold at the beginning of April when I had a market. But I mean, it was April 2nd. It was gonna be cold, and it wasn't super cold. I was fine. I wore a jacket. Yeah, I think that's it. It's too dark for me to film any reels today. Because I don't have like nice studio lights. I really rely on the natural lighting. So unless it gets sunny out later today, I not going to be able to film any today, which is, oh, excuse me, which is fine, because I've just not been in a reel making mood. But oh, I also started looking into wholesale more, like, seriously. Yeah, I've been thinking about making basic thank you card sets. I'm not exactly sure what I am going to be doing with that, but I feel like that would be a really good, more general idea. A lot of my cards are for really niche situations, so I'd like to have a few more that are more general. I also want to make more Pride cards as we get closer to Pride, but I just haven't had any ideas yet. But yeah, I am feeling really a lot better after what I was telling you about the other day, my journaling and all that. I still have some things to figure out, but I feel less like a disaster. Being in a clean office also really helps, and I'm really proud of myself every time I've been sewing in here, because this is where I do like my crafting and stuff that I do for fun in the evenings. I have cleaned up. I don't know how much you can see behind me, but all of that stuff is put away, and I'm just going to keep doing that as much as I can, because it just feels really good to come in here and have at least a mostly clean office at the beginning of the day. So yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to go have some lunch. I'm hungry. I haven't really had anything to eat today. So yeah, I will see you probably, the next clip will be tomorrow at the market. So yeah, see you later.
I duplicated one and that's what I missed it, and I thought I was fine, and duplicated a page, and so all the pages were. Colors turned out and they look perfect. The colors look perfect. I actually did not convert everything to CMYK, which is, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I'm just printing it on my own. So these pages are all in RG to print, and then it takes longer to print as well. And here it is. I am not a letterer, so my lettering is not that great, but I tried my best. So colors look really nice. That's this color. I like it. Oh, and this is not the correct cover. This is an old version of the cover, so there's no kind of a bunch of these. They're just going to be really cheap, probably like $3. Mostly because I might as well sell these as for cheap. I just messed up the way the pages are supposed to, what do you call this, merge together, so these are going to be so cheap. Alright, here it is. So this is the final copy printed out.
The table had been used too. He knelt to search underneath and found an assortment of fragmented leaves and stems, which told him this had been done at night, in bad lighting. He wrapped these in the cleanest rag he could find and tucked them in the... He picked the leaves up gingerly, bandana wrapped around his fingers. She, or he, had made the poison here. But surely she'd have poisoned Thierry first of all. Zuzu, who'd been sold away when the children in her care died. Her husband, Lisbon, or what? And saw, beside the door, a dozen tiny holes in the wood of the jam. When he held this too, he wrapped up in his rag. He'd hoped to find something salvageable in the kitchen, something he could trade to Harry for information or goodwill, but there was nothing. Whoever had come here to make poisons had brought his or her own pot, knife and cutting board, chalk and lampblack.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Hi everybody, it is June 8th, and I'm sorry you can hear the printer in the background. I hope that's not too annoying, but it's cleaning. I am getting ready to print out a big batch of cards, and I like to give it a good clean before I do that, before every market. That way it gets cleaned often enough that I don't need to usually clean it in between, but like if I notice issues I will, but it usually doesn't need it. But I'm getting ready to print out a lot of cards today, so I figured I'd get that all good. It's doing like a nozzle alignment thing. I don't know, aligning something right now, but I'm about to post today's post to Instagram, which will be about the June Pride bullet journal spread I made. So that's that. That's exciting. I finally seem to have gotten at least somewhat back on top of my social media. I've been really struggling with that lately, with both reels and... Sorry, there's somebody walking down the street, surprised me. Reels and posts, but I have been getting better at it this month, getting back into the groove. It helps that since it's Pride Month and my stuff is all Pride related, I have a lot to talk about. But yeah, so today I need to print out all the cards and I need to make a bunch of reels. I've been working on my queer history design that I did, painting that I did. Hold on one second. I don't know where the actual art is. I think it might be put away. Let me see if I have a card. Yeah, my office is a mess. Here we go. Here's one of these sample cards. You can see this was the design. So I have done 3 of them and posted them already. I need to make like probably about 3 more of them because I'm going to be away for a couple days and I just need it all ready so I can post them while I'm gone. I also have a market tomorrow and that's why I'm printing out the cards, and I've been working on these, which I may have shown you some of the footage for. I'm not sure. These are pride flags. This one is an agender pride flag. It's missing the top stripe still, but I've been working on sewing these together. That is something I hope to finish tonight or this afternoon at some point. I usually wait until the evening to work on them because you definitely need an iron for it, and it just gets so hot in this office with the iron on. But I can show you some of the ones that they don't have their edges on them yet, but they're finished. Here's one. This was the first one I made. It's the Pan Pride flag. I think it turned out really nice. Obviously, I've kind of got to get rid of all the thready bits and whatnot and add a thing on it so it can be hung up, but yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out. Here's a Bi Pride one, maybe. There we go. And I can show you the intersex one I've got here too. And I've got lots of other ones that I've been working on. I've got gender queer, I've got trans, which I'm working on right now. I have a romantic, I'm working on a demisexual one. So yeah, I just need to get as many of them finished as possible before the market. So yeah, they were kind of my idea as a fun limited edition type thing for Pride Month. And I wanted to have products at markets that are more expensive than my cards because my cards are $6. So I have to sell a lot more cards to get to the same amount of money as I would a hand-sewn pride flag because these are more expensive. They take a lot more effort and a lot more time, but I'm getting a lot better at it since I have, this might be upside down. I forget. I think this is right side up. I've been looking at these flags for so long, they feel like they've lost all meaning. Here's a non-binary one that's got thread, but it's all over it still. But here's another Bi Pride one. The stripes are kind of messed up. The purple one's not thin like it's supposed to be, but that's okay. But yeah, I would like to have these pride flags for sale as well. I think that would be fun. So yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but these agender ones are a bit bigger than all the other ones because I didn't realize when I was making this that there was a black stripe on the top and the bottom. I thought it was just the way the picture was cut off. So yeah, these are going to be a bit bigger than all the other ones, but that's okay. But yeah, it's taken a lot of like math and finagling to figure out how to cut all the stripes apart so they're the same width when you do all the folding over. Because there's something on this called flat felled seams, so you can see there's nothing on the back that like sticks out or a rough edge. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you, and yeah, I need to get back to work. Feels good to be vlogging again. It's been a while since I've done any vlogging, but yeah, all right. Check back in a little bit. Bye.
I didn't really bring much for clothes, so I brought my look at all the shells. Just making my way along the seawall.
So now we've got the setup for my very first market in June. Julia and I have gotten pretty good at setting things up. We start with the tent and we go from there with the table and whatnot. I didn't really use the best angle for this, so all the clips are like and jumps are from me cutting our butts out from the shot or from them being like right in front of the camera. But basically next time I think I'm gonna get one of those grabby arm camera tripod thingies and use that to like hook it up to the corner maybe of the tent so it's easier to see what we're doing. But yeah, I was just trying to show our process for how we set up our tent when we are setting up for one of my markets. I hate to say this, but I really ended up with not a lot of content from the actual markets this month, so I will be sharing things like reels and stuff that I took and shared in the month of June, kind of to show the markets a little bit. And I am also going to be sharing a little clip of a tintype portrait that I had done at one of the markets. This one was the Chapel Hill Pride Market on the 9th of June, and I really loved it. It was shorter, it was a little bit more secluded of an area. You kind of needed to know it was there to know it was there, so I didn't make a whole lot of money off of this one, but it was still a really good market and I had a good time. And yeah, I had a really good time in June, but I definitely overdid it and really needed to take a break.
I have a brilliant, beyond brilliant idea.
Hey, yo, what's this? Is this proof I went outside today? What is that? What's that I hear? Is those birds? Is that nature? Is that fucking sun? Is that serotonin pumping through my veins being absorbed through my skin in the form of vitamin D? Fuck!
Negative. Neutral bath. And place it into the cyanide bath. And it's going to flip from a negative to a positive. Nice. You guys look good.
Lovely.